Hey, my Married at First Sight Australia fans, we are back to talk about yet another episode. And yeah, it kicks off a whole new week. Alessandra is back with Intimacy Week. Melissa rejoices as Intimacy Week kicks off, while all of the other couples crash and burn. Welcome back to Romance Review TV. It's Lady T. I got another recap for you guys. Married at First Sight Australia, Season 10, Episode number 10. And without any further ado, let's unpack this drama. So, with this being Intimacy Week, it has the potential to bring couples closer together. And with the relationship Alessandra, she's aiming to show our couples the benefits of intimacy and what it could have in a relationship. And she's going to give them a variety of different challenges and, hope that the week will open up the couple's mind to finding deeper connections with their partners, with some of the action happening even in the bedroom. So, she breaks them out in groups and then she starts her conversation. So with the bride's intimacy workshop, they gathered with Alessandra and they brought their questions, curiosities, and a lot of them were blushing. Alessandra opened up about discussing the value of toys in the bedroom, leaving the ladies amazed at the variety of things that they were being shown. Duncan's bride, Alyssa, spoke up to reveal the difficulties she faced speaking about intimacy and toys, largely due to her conservative upbringing. And she said, with her being a Mormon, she was kind of about everything. Alessandra replied, it's something you can get over. It's your body and your possibility of being intimate and having a full experience. Melinda also voiced a concern of her own, and she said that she feel like that she don't want to do it because she feel like it's setting her partner up for failure using the toys. And she expressed that a partner might not feel like they're enough if they feel that they're competing with a robot who can do what a human can't. Alessandra was very quick to offer an alternative point of view, suggesting that toys cannot replace the role of a partner. She put it as if, think of it as a party, and he's invited to the party, and he can see all of the fun that can be had. And she held up a toy and said that this does not give you banter, it doesn't give you kisses, it doesn't tell you how hot you look, it doesn't do a lot of things that your partner is going to do for you. Toys are not going to take away a partner's ability to pleasure you. So in the groom's intimacy workshop, aside from Harrison's whole crazy remark that he might be teaching Alessandra a thing or two about intimacy, it was Josh's comment that got Alessandra using her expertise. And Josh was like, I never needed an accessory. And he had this whole smug look on his face. Alessandra clapped back, says, who said that you needed them? Nobody ever needs a toy. A woman doesn't need a toy either. And this joke broke any awkward tension in the room and resulted to laughter from the men. And she was like, you don't need to have utensils to eat your steak either. You could just grab it with your hand and bite it up. So now after meeting with Alessandra, it's time for everybody to put into action. And first up is Jesse and Claire. Now Jesse is determined to prove to Claire that he is trying. So what does he do? He organizes an adorable 10-pin bowling date inside their apartment.
Hello.
Tell me, mate.
Okay, let me just get my bag. One second.
Yeah. What I'm going to do tonight is try and show Claire that I'm trying. And hopefully we can have a good time.
Okay. Yes! Bowling! That was really creative.
Yeah, I'm glad you think so.
Oh, and look at this little spread. Last night was wild, hey?
Oh, God.
I guess the only thing I really want to ask you was, are you maybe a little bit annoyed at me for writing stay and you writing leave? Like, do you feel like forced to be here?
Okay. No, I don't feel like I'm stuck here after you saying stay. I feel like I'm here for a reason, right? Although it's so uncomfortable having to talk about some of this, I guess part of me is grateful that I'm still here because I want to learn more about you.
Jessie wants about me. I guess maybe that's Jessie's way of saying I'm a little bit into you. I think it was really nice to see Jessie open up a little bit more.
But also, I can continue to face like these inner demons. And I think I just got to come to terms and just admit, like, I've got a jealousy thing, man. I freaking do.
Yeah. It's a really hard thing to say that I'm a jealous person because it's just not like the best trait. Last night you said that this hasn't brought up the best in you. It's a really like hard realization to have. Well done to you for being so, I guess, confident in yourself and expressing yourself vulnerable. I can understand now how it made you feel.
Yep.
I feel so much better.
Yeah.
After this conversation. So I guess whenever you're ready and willing to return, or is metaphorically open,
Yep.
It's shut for safety purposes. But, you know, just let me know. We'll be happy to have you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mine and Claire's connection after tonight is a healthy step in the right direction. It's not a massive step. I won't be jumping back into bed with her tonight, but the net out of this is positive. Yeah.
It's okay. You know what? I'm sure you're good at something in life. Ollie is just not one of them.
So, look like with these two, their connection after that night had taken a healthy step in the right directions. And of course, while things are looking up for the couple, Alessandra decides to pay them a visit, give them an exercise to further push them in the right direction. Part of this task was Claire and Jessie had to hug each other for a solid 5 minutes to feel each other's hearts beats. And first, Jessie looks like he want to recoil at the thought of the exercise, but he did admit after a few minutes he felt himself becoming more and more relaxed. And even after that night that he overstepped boundaries and it got out of control, he turns around and gives Janelle and Adam in this episode a box of Champers and a box of chocolates to say I'm sorry for the whole ordeal. And Jessie feels 1,000 times lighter when he accepts his apology. Then we have one of our favorite couples, Ollie and Tahnee. And Ollie nailed it by putting together and recreating his and Tahnee's Fiji honeymoon.
All right. Let's do this. Bula Bula, it's date night. I decided to recreate, I guess, that time that we shared together for our honeymoon. I decided because I thought it was really cool to look back at one of the moments where Tahnee and I really got to know each other. It was super special. So I think reliving that, rehashing that, and kind of reflecting on where we've come from is a great way to kind of go about it. A lot of effort actually went into it, would you believe? I was running around that dollar store like crazy. I didn't even know we still had dollar stores. I actually just thought it was $2 stores, but they lie, it's not all $2. Some was like $3.50, some was like $4. Helium balloon, $15, just for the helium itself. Can you believe that? The time in Fiji was a time when we really connected. I thought it was a really good opportunity to reminisce on that a little bit. Also trying to show my romantic side. And it's kind of just like a throwback to all the little nuances that kind of made our trip so cool. All right, have them closed?
I'm closed.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Open?
Yeah, and open the whole thing.
What is it? Stop! This is so cute. Can't believe that. Ollie transformed our apartment into the Fiji beach. Back when?
All right, lie down, relax, okay? This is your honeymoon revisited.
No one's really done something that thoughtful for me before. He really thought about something, bring us together and get us to connect. It's just really sweet, and I'm just really impressed. cute. I would rate the date with Ollie 10 out of 10. Cheers.
Cheers.
So now then we have Melissa and Josh on the other hand, and even though they're not enjoying as much physical touch as some of our other couples, they did have a fantastic night where the two of them constructed a Thor hammer Lego set.
Open your eyes in 3, 2, 1.
Thor's hammer!
This is the best Lego ever.
It is, right?
Thor's hammer. It's so thoughtful. It's like something from everyone. Josh, tick. God, this is going to be big.
Just like Thor's hammer. There's going to be a lot of Thor's hammer jokes here. There was feedback yesterday from Alessandra about making an effort. I'm very hopeful that Mel can see the effort that I'm trying to show. What about your childhood? Like, did you build growing up, or?
We were outside in the pool, my dinner parties, and we were the cheeky kids that would sneak downstairs to, see what they were doing, and all the kids would come to our house and have our snack because my parents owned a supermarket.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I don't a sex object today. I do actually feel that we're bonding. We're talking about our childhoods. We haven't even talked about that the entire time that we've been together.
Do you know, being a twin, I have never known what it's like to be lonely because I've always had someone there.
Oh, that's really nice.
Like, it was great. When I used to get in trouble, I used to say it was her.
Were you ever in the same class?
Yeah, and then they had to talk so much. You can see how that happens, right? Yeah, we were like...
Oh, no, not at all. I didn't think that you'd be that talkative.
Yeah, so it's like...
It was a great conversation. If I had known that it was Lego that was going to bring us closer together, I probably would have reached into my Lego inventory at home a lot sooner in this relationship.
This is a really good activity. I'm still a bit blown away. Great first step. And for him to bring this to the table, it shows that we can connect on multiple levels and get to know each other a little bit more.
And even after that whole fantastic date night that he planned, she woke up on the wrong side of the bed after not receiving many cuddles or kisses from Josh. And she actually thinks he has an intimacy issue. The problem is him. And I mean, they go back and forth and around and round. And he wants deep conversation. She wants physical intimacy over emotional intimacy. And at this point, after going around in circles for the 4th time, Josh mentally checked out and he don't even know if he could be in this experience anymore. And finally, I am so over these two, Bronte and Harrison. Bronte is all of a sudden blindsided that Harrison wrote leave. And so she don't want to talk. She don't want to be bothered. He wants to take her out on a date. So she didn't go. She said she didn't want to spend another 2 seconds around him. Why did you stay, Bronte? However, Harrison, he's adamant about completing the process and this task, and so he does it alone.
This is Barangaroo. Isn't it beautiful?
I made the commitment to stay here another week and work on this relationship, and I'm going to do that with or without Bronte.
You comfy? Me too. Hope you don't mind if I... cuddle in. Yeah, it's pretty magical.
Do you feel a bit awkward being on this date on your own?
I'm not on my own. I have my wife with me. People come from all over Sydney to chill here. This, honestly, has been one of the best I've had in a long time. We've done everything I've wanted to do. You hungry? Me too. Yeah, I do feel like that. And we've shared a lot, been intimate. I've had fun tonight. Yeah, she's had fun. Let's go get some dinner, babe.
Can we just vote these two off the island? And yes, I know it's not Love Island, it's Married at First Sight. But, I mean, hopefully Bronte next go around at the commitment ceremony say leave. Why did she stay in the first place? She's been complaining for the last 2 weeks. So she should have just left when he left and we would have been over this. But you know what? The drama, of course. Okay, so let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. What do you think about our couples this episode? Jesse and Claire, do you think they can rebound from everything that has happened? Also with Josh and Melissa, can't they just meet in the middle with both physical intimacy and emotional intimacy? And Bronte and Harrison, y'all just need to go home. So I hope you enjoyed this recap. Stay tuned for other recaps on this channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time. Bye.